What is going on? Welcome to Greggles TV. We have an S25 Plus and S25 Ultra. What are the differences? I'm going to show you all of them and let's get into it. First one is S Pen. Galaxy S25 has an S Pen. It goes inside of the phone. The Galaxy S25 Plus does not have an S Pen. There's no place to even put it, and it doesn't even work on the display anyway. So the Galaxy S25 Ultra, only one with an S Pen, and they did remove the Bluetooth features of this pen, but you can still write and control your phone with this pen. So if you want to write yourself a little note, you can, or to write grocery list or take notes in class, whatever it is, you can on the S25 Ultra. A couple of obvious ones are the Galaxy S25 Plus is lighter, smaller, and thinner than the Galaxy S25 Ultra. You can see it's just smaller in every sense of the word. Even the display is smaller, 6.7 inches versus 6.9 inches on the Galaxy S25 Ultra. So if you wanted something smaller, lighter, with a smaller display, then hey, get the Galaxy S25 Plus. But one thing that is different as well, but not hugely different, is the battery size. 5,000 milliamps, 4,900 milliamps. So you're gonna get very, very similar battery life overall with both of these phones. They both are gonna give you really, really good battery life, and they both have the same processor, same amount of RAM, and again, almost the same size battery. So you're gonna get very, very similar battery life experiences on both of these, but there is a slight difference. Now, one thing I love about the display on the S25 Ultra versus the S25 Plus is that this has an anti-reflective display. Now, obviously you can see some reflections and stuff on there, but it's not as bad as the S25 Plus. Like just look how, just in case you're gonna be like, oh, there it goes. Let's just do it over here. There's a big difference on the anti-reflectiveness of both of these phones. S25 Ultra is just so much more anti-reflective versus the S25 Ultra. So if you love a nice anti-reflective display, again, it's not gonna get rid of all the reflections, but it's gonna get rid of a lot of them, and this is definitely gonna take over with that. Sticking with the build of these, this has a titanium frame to protect it. This one does not. They both feel quite similar. If you didn't tell me, I don't know if I would notice the difference in terms of how they feel inside on my hand, you know, when I have them, but the titanium frame is a better build, and I believe it's a little bit lighter than the frame that's on the 25 Plus. So there's one other difference right there. Sticking with the glass on these, this has Gorilla Armor 2, this has Gorilla Glass Victus 2, and the Armor 2 is just a little bit more durable, scratch resistant, versus the one on the S25 Plus. So if you want the better glass on here, you're gonna wanna go with the S25 Ultra. Both of these phones, you can see the design. Now they're both kind of have rounded corners around them, but the S25 Plus definitely is more rounded for sure. This still almost has like a little bit of a rounded / boxy look to it. So that's definitely a difference in the two in terms of the way they look. This is a little bit more boxy look. This is more rounded. Now, when you hold them in your hand, obviously negating any size differences, they both feel pretty similar. Obviously, this being a little bit smaller and lighter, it's easier to hold than the 25 Ultra, but regardless, you do have some differences with the looks. Storage allotments, this one comes in 256 and 512. This also comes in 256 and 512, and also comes in a 1 terabyte version. You can also get these phones in different colors. I only have, these two colors right here, but you can get them in different colors. This comes in more fun colors for sure, but again, colors would be a difference, as well as, like I said, the storage amounts. What about those cameras? Well, this can go 100x zoom. This can go 30x zoom. Also within the cameras, they are different. On the Ultra, you get 200 megapixel camera on the main sensor. This one is 50 megapixels. And the ultra wide is also 50 megapixels on the Ultra, and this one on the Plus is only 12 megapixels. So there are differences in cameras, and you should ultimately get very close photos, but ultimately the Ultra phone should give you better photos. And that's pretty much the differences. I know for me, I like a bigger phone. I want the best of everything, and the Ultra does that for you, but this is still an awesome, awesome phone. They both have like similar brightnesses with the displays. They both have 45 watt charging and 15 watt wireless charging. You can get the 25 watt charging on this wirelessly if you get a magnetic case. This one doesn't have that, but you know, whatever. So I guess you could add that to the list as well. But otherwise, very similar phones in a lot of ways, and they're both great. Link down below for both of them if you want to pick either one of them up. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.